Morning circles have already made a really big impact on every single one of our classrooms. Before school even began, we met and we made some agreements about how we were going to launch this important work, the restorative practices work. Every classroom has uninterrupted time, first thing, every morning, for a daily circle. There are no announcements, no pullouts. It's just time for positive community building. At that time, we also agreed to 5 things that every circle would include every day. Number 1 is the talking piece. Classes are having a lot of fun with the talking piece, I think, but behind the fun is some really important thinking, and that is each student has the floor, uninterrupted, to have their say for a certain amount of time. Number 2, second part of our agreement, is that every student has opportunities to talk. The talking piece lets that happen, but they have a chance to share their opinion, share their ideas, make comments. They have voice first thing in the morning. The third is mindfulness practice. Mindfulness is something that we've been working on as a school for the past year. Our school counselor has done a great job introducing that to every classroom. And it might be mindful listening, mindful sitting, mindful breathing, any kind of mindfulness activity. The fourth thing is every class, every student has a chance to check in, to share how they're feeling. They can offer a reason why if they want to. They don't have to, but they have an opportunity to let us know if they are excited or if they're really down, if there's something that they're bringing from home that's a concern. They can just let that out. And then finally, and this isn't the least important by any means, we all agreed that it needed to be fun. It really needed to be a positive experience. So I think those 5 things have been adopted and carried in some really cool directions by every classroom. Everybody's doing it a little bit differently.
So here in 5th grade, we focus on a quote each week, and on Monday I put it up on our board, and it is a chance for us to kind of have a theme for the week and a topic and just something to really drive our conversation. And we also do a morning prompt, which my kids will answer on the board, but in addition to that, we kind of try to have a correlation between the two, and that way we just have some guide for our conversation. But for the most part, my kids really, they decide where the conversation goes. So if we're talking, for example, this week we're talking about fear, they were talking about different kinds of fears that they had, and then yesterday they were asking if they could share how they'd started to overcome their fears, or they were asking for other kids for ideas on how to overcome fears. So it's really just been a great driving force to get them to talk and collaborate and work together.
1, 2, 3, 4, come on Levi, hit the floor. We're so glad you're here today, hooray, hooray, hooray.
More circles are nice to listen about people, like whatever they have to say and stuff, and like talking about like, are you tired, sad, mad, or excited, or happy? When we get to say what we want, we go and sit boy girl around the rug when we take turns going around. Morning circle's the funnest part about the day because you get to sit on the rug and learn new things about different people.